Hi, welcome to the new video. I am Rohit Desai, co-founder of JB Experts. In this video, we are going to discuss on types of exporters and importers. So, till now, I think by watching a lot of videos, a lot of our webinars that we have conducted, I think you people have already aware of what is importer or exporter is. So, let's understand what are the types and who are the people that what kind of a importer or exporter you want to be or which is comfortable for you, because every importer and exporter is important and everyone has its own uh, place, or everyone has its own importance of playing the role. So let's get into deep understanding about it. So first, let's see the types of exporters. So the first and foremost, the most important thing is the direct exporters. So who are the direct exporters? These are the manufacturers who export their own products. They handle everything from manufacturing to shipping. So the for example, if I'm manufacturing some product and I don't want any mid player, I will take care of all the licensing, shipping, marketing, deals, negotiation, customization, all put together. I'll take every risk and then I will export it by myself. I don't want any mid player to enter in. For example, this kind of a structure happens with a big multinational companies. So they handle everything by their own because they don't want to give out the secrecy of the company. So even obviously that makes a lot of sense for the big MNC companies because they can take a hit on marketing. They can sustain for a longer time if they don't get any revenue to be generated in this case. Because normally what happens here is even the small startups who are exporting in the market, they have a investor's capital, so they are okay to take that risk and they can really export to the market by themselves. If that works fine, maybe initially they may take a hit of a few bit pieces, but the as it's a revenue part. So it's not something like they may not get the businesses. They will get it, but the thing here is they can take a hit whenever they don't get the orders by themselves. They don't have anyone to blame, or they don't get associated, or they want to work by themselves. So everything is dependent on the team which they own. If they are not capable enough, then obviously they may not get any more businesses. So these are all on the direct export front. So when it comes to indirect exports, so they act as middlemen, buyer buying products from manufacturer and selling them overseas. They don't manufacture the product themselves. So this is indirect exports or merchandise exports, that normally what we call the merchant export, who is normally is not a manufacturer. So what he does is he gets the product from the manufacturer and sells it overseas. So what is the advantage of having the partners like this for a manufacturer? So either there is no requirement of one sales or marketing team to get the orders and all of it, like one which is happening in direct. So in direct, what was happening? So the company was taking care of everything. So they had a burden of sales, marketing, campaigns. How good your sales team is, that's how good the orders are. So if your sales team is not good enough, then obviously there is no business. But in indirect, so it's all about the third party. You can have n number of third parties, or you can have exclusive third party. As a manufacturer, I'll be safeguarded. I don't need to break my head with my sales or marketing team. I don't want any of those burdens. I will focus on my, because normally what happens here is if you're doing all alone, uh, if it's not an MNC company, you are all alone, then what is going to happen is you're going to manufacture it. Then once you're manufactured, then you want to sell it, but you can't do the manufacturing on the on regular basis, nor you're going to have a sales and marketing team on regular basis. So it's going to be a big challenge for you to have those kind of people. So instead of that, you can always get associated with the indirect manufacturers, indirect exporters, who normally take the products from you and sell it abroad and get you the revenue. That is very much important. And moreover, in indirect sales, in indirect exports, the merchant traders, the traders normally pay the manufacturer upfront. As a manufacturer, you don't need to worry on the capital. Even if you want to support the merchant exporter, even that also you can do by giving some leverages. That should be something absolutely fine. But whole out of the direct exports, there are very minimal direct exports. The 99%, if I want to average it out, 99% are the exporters who are indirect exporters or merchant exporters, who are buying from the manufacturer and selling it abroad, because these people can take care of the orders, they can take care of the regular income and all of it. In the same time, the manufacturers can be safeguarded, saying that there is no extra burden on the sales and marketing, because at the end of the day, these merchant exporters will get you the business. That's it, right? So, export management companies like JB Experts, like we get into a joint venture with the manufacturer. We don't take care of productions, capacity, manufacturing, and all of it, but we do all the other parts. which is after manufacturing, after packaging. We do take care of buyers, orders, convincing the customer, getting the payments, agreements, negotiations, payments, Incoterms, whatever the sort of deals is, including digital marketing, campaigning, all of it, including all of it, we support the manufacturing. The firm, these firms handle exports operations from businesses that want to sell overseas but don't know how to manage it, right? Because someone wants to export to the international market, but they don't know how to do it, or else it is very difficult for them to manage each and everything, every aspect of international business. So in that case, they always come back to us. We approach a joint venture system, and then we do. So what we always say is, it's a standard statement. What we normally say to our manufacturers is, you take care of manufacturing, quality, packaging. We will take care of buyers, deals, negotiations, payments, Incoterms, risk management, every aspects of import-export business, including sending your product abroad, getting your money in, and then settling the EBRCs. These are all the whole cycle we completed for them and give it in the proper transactions. So this is what we do. And all this exports happens in their name. It's not happens in our name. It happens in the company's name itself. Normally, all the licenses and all will buy out from the same company whom we are working with. So that is export management companies. That is what we do as a joint venture. So let's jump into the next type of exporter trading companies. So these are a true opportunist. So if I have to tell in one word, it's a true opportunist. They find out what foreign buyers want, and they source the product from domestic companies to export. So I have a friend who stays in US, and he has a requirement, some kind of requirement. He may need makanas, he may need clothes, he may need textile or whatever. Even he is going to source around the market and see like, okay, that store wants this store wants this. So he collects around 10, 15 products, and then he gives me the list. And he says like, okay, this is the product I want, this is the quality, and at this price. Once I get that list, I go start working in domestic market. I source for the suppliers in domestic market, and then pack it, label it, and then ship it to the US market to my friend. Then my friend is going to distribute it to the other client. So this is how the whole systems works. Here, you don't have a concrete marketing, you don't have a concrete distribution, but it's a reference who is giving you a reference, who has a requirement. Based on his requirement, I'm exporting. That's it. You don't have any quality knowledge, you don't have any product knowledge, or if you can be cheated in here, and you may not have a regular business because you're not established product expert. So these are all some things will come in place, but still there are a lot of people who does it, which is a short form of ETCs. Okay, export trading companies. The normally the companies like mine, which is EMC, export management companies. So it's always good, but normally this strategies very rarely work. It's not very minimal kind of a people who gets into this kind of a businesses. The freight forwarders are not really the exporters, but still they have a capacity to be an exporter or an importer, because why they is like they have a relation with the buyer along with the supplier, so they can mitigate the business and get the freight forwarder business itself into turn to a exporting company. So that is the reason my team has added this slide here. Because logistic is one side, you know the buyer, you know the supplier, so you can easily mitigate it. So let's understand the other part of the business with importers, the types of importers. Direct importers as the direct exporters. These businesses buy product directly from the foreign markets, foreign manufacturers for resale. It could be bulk resale, it could be high C sale, or anything to that matter. If you have not seen the video of high C sale, please watch it in the description, or it will be on link somewhere on the top. So just have a look down. So direct importers are something which is very important. Normally you get it from the manufacturers. Either you sell it in bulk, either you get the products, relabel it and pack it to pack it and re-export it, or you break it and then introduce to the local markets. So if you're breaking it and introducing it to the local market, then you call it as retailers. So stores that buy foreign goods and sell their own country. So if you're buying any products from foreign markets or from manufacturers and get it to an Indian market, and then you sell it as individuals, as a retail. You have a store, you have a website, you're associated with Amazon, Flipkart, so on and so forth, right? So that is something we call it as retailers. Then the distributors, these are the volumetric game people. So they import products by then distribute them through various channels in their own home country. So for example, So if I'm getting the products, I imported it in bulk. So what I do, if it's a fancy stores product, right? If I'm getting it from China and then I want to source it and dispatch it in various channels, like some are into distributor to dealer to distributor, and some are into directly to retails, and some are to direct to customers, B2C, B2B, D2C, something all of it. So it's a whole mixture. So it doesn't say like, okay, buy it's on all on your own. So what do you do? There is one person who imports in Mumbai, and then he sends to Bangalore, and the Bangalore guy dispatches to some other places of Karnataka, and then the final store. So that's how it is. It's a channel system. So that's how it works. So import agencies, these are normally the people are looking for. This has a highest demand in the current world, because if you are capable enough to sell any products, for example, these are the firms that acts as agents for foreign companies, helping them to get their products into the new market. So this is one of we who does it for the foreign companies, the Italian company, the German company who wants to get into an Indian market. So we give them the option saying that, okay, this is how we are going to set up your company here. This is how we are going to manage your investment. This is how you are introducing your product to the market. All of it, including the recent one which we have been working in the talk with the Israeli company, which is manufacturing of fertilizers drone, which is normally which is very something pretty good deal we are getting in recently. So what we are doing, they are manufacturing, they have the R&D, they are producing everything in Israel. So we are getting those drones into the Indian market, introducing to the Indian farmers, and then supplying the whole stuff. It could be in point of spraying of fertilizers, harvesting, chemical spill out, or even what you call the Boeing thing. So these are all something which we take care as agents, right? So we are a so what you call a coordinator or a subordinate or an agent or a trade partner who is based out of India and giving a Israeli company access to Indian market, because we know Indian rules, we know Indian laws, and how do we manage the funds, which is a foreign direct investment under FEMA rules. So these are something we have to take care of all of this. So is this the same thing what we can offer to the other clients also? So if someone is doing normally in Germany, if someone like us was sitting there, and what he does is he's going to charge you something, and then you people can put your products out there, and then this is something which will help you out to get your business right. So normally these agents, normally people find in Dubai, people find it in Australia. These people are available everywhere. These are trade agents. So what they do, they charge you a certain percentage of commission. It could be 5%, 10%, 15%, whatever it is. Then they move it forward, and they get the what you call the deal. Once they get you the deal, they will charge you some kind of a percentage, and then your products are out in the market, and then you can resell it. There is no commitment saying that, okay, I'll be working with you for so long. There is no commitment. It's until your business is established and you have a partnership. If any clause to be added, please make sure those clauses are added before you get into agreement, because you don't want them to take the whole control of the market behalf of you. So be very careful about it. Once you have an establishment, then you're going to cancel that agreement. That is something which they have to know in prior. So even that is also the same thing what we offer. We take the companies, we get them here, we establish their team, offices, investment, routing to the core, establishing their foots in the market. And then once everything is done, they want us to exit. We for sign off the agreement, we call up the agreement, and then we are out of the company. So then we'll get into the new project. That's how it works. So the second thing, the last thing of importer exporter is government and NGOs, which is non-profitable organizations. Sometimes governments and NGOs also acts as importers of various reasons, for relief work, for public projects, health and wellness, or public safeties, anything to that matter. Whenever they want to import something, or they have a company who is donating the products, they themselves are importers. They are not going to sell it. They are going to get it to the market, and they are going to donate it. There is no commercial transaction. That's why it's something says as non-profitable organizations. The other importers are the profitable organizations. We are going to do every deal is in for the profit. We have taxes, we have GSTs, we have everything to play in place. But for this NGOs, there is a lot of exemptions. They are in the support of the society. So these are the types of exporters and importers, which is a proper brief of it. But you can choose and you can act any type of importer or exporter you are. There is nothing wrong being you being a merchant trader, being a what do you call what do you call the EMCs, or being the other part of the saying that, okay, whenever I identify the potential, I'll be an exporter or an importer. I'll wear both the hats. That's how it works. But only the thing here is there is nothing wrong in anything. But only the thing here is you need to understand your commercials, the money, how much you make, the profitability what you make, and the risk what you are going to bear. These are the basic understandings what you need to have as an importer or exporter. If anything is going wrong, please make sure you get back in advice with your experts, your mentor or your trainer, or your freight forwarder, or your CA. These are all the people who are there to support you. Please make best use of this so that you are being in the you are being in the proper system, so that you don't go lost anywhere, right? Because in import export business, if you don't lose 1 or 2 rupees or lakh rupees, you'll be losing in crores if you are doing a bigger transactions. So be careful whenever you're getting into such transactions. So our course is already out. So if you want to learn of import export business, you want me to train you guys on a regular basis. And if you want to take the course, you can enroll the course in the link below in the description. You can check on that. It's at a very minimal fare. You can have a look towards it. Along with that, if you want me to train you on every Sundays, even that is possible for free of cost, you can check on that too. Along with this, there is some new update which has come in. Join our WhatsApp channel. This is a new update which has come from Meta, which is a WhatsApp. So normally Telegram is already have it, but we are Indians know more over Telegram. We use WhatsApp. So in WhatsApp, there is a channel where you that's a new update. But what we want here is join it so that your number is private. No spammers can spam you. They can't send you a broadcast messages. It's all your number is completely private. Even we don't know who are you. That's how secure it is, right? So you can, the link is already on the screen. You can take a screenshot of it, go it on Google Lens, get the link, join us, or else the link is already there in the description. Have a look towards it. So apart from this, we are conducting a lot of events, a lot of webinars for free and paid, which is going to be updated only on our exclusive WhatsApp channel. We are not promoting these kind of webinars anywhere else. So please join our WhatsApp channels to stay updated, stay connected. Lot of news, lot of things have been happening. We had a number of WhatsApp groups, but due to a lot of issues, a lot of spam messages, we had asked everyone to exit. So even if you are a part of our WhatsApp group, please exit and join our WhatsApp channel. Follow us there so that your number is completely private, right? So apart from this, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell icon if you want to get further notifications whenever we upload a new video. And this is going to be value adding for you at a free of cost, because YouTube channel is completely there. And apart from this, there are a lot of webinars we do it. The links are in the WhatsApp channel. To join the WhatsApp link to WhatsApp channel is there in the description. Have a look towards it. Join, follow us there. Stay connected. We'll help you in the future. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.